Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly and I'm so glad that you are here. Make sure that you hit the like button and the subscribe button and all the things so that you don't miss an upload. So today we're doing a full face of makeup with products I never reach for. I have a lot of makeup, like a lot. More makeup than one human being could easily use in a very long time. So we're gonna do a full face of makeup with stuff that I never reach for. So I have my trusty mirror here, so that's, you're probably gonna see that on the edge. I generally always start with my eyebrows, and we are going to use this Maybelline Tattoo Studio in a brown shade. Brow tint pen, it says. It has like a paintbrush on the end. I have never been a big fan of this one. So let's do some eyebrows though. Shape up my eyebrows. You can never tell that until you get in under like all the studio lights. I'm like, oh, I need to do some eyebrow maintenance there. So, I mean, it's okay. I actually wish it was a little bit more cool toned. It's a little bit warmer. So, cause I think it gives my eyebrow like a red tint, which is fine because, you know, I have red hair. So I guess it matches my eyebrows. I don't like that it doesn't have a spoolie. So I have to find my spoolie here. All right, so those are the eyebrows. Next up, I'm going to prime my eyelids so I can do my eyeshadow. So this is a concealer. I don't know if I've ever used this, maybe once or twice. I'm a lover of Tarte concealers, so I'm pretty loyal to that brand. This is Pretty Vulgar. That's the name of it. Undercover Concealer in shade number 60. Might have got this in like an Ipsy. Not sure. It's tiny, so I bet it's Ipsy. Ooh. Ew, it's like shook or something. Or maybe I just should throw this away. It's oily. It might be really old. That might be the problem. It's very minimal concealer. It's not thick like my Tarte. And I always prime my eyes because I have some eye texture and it makes your eyeshadow stay longer. Yeah, that's gonna go in the trash as soon as we're done. So next up, let's start with eyeshadow. We're gonna use this, the Mini Controversy, which is the Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I don't use this for various reasons, none of which are the Color Story, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 half shimmers, and like the other colors, I don't know. I'm not into the Color Story personally. I just don't know where I wear like a blue eyeshadow to. But I think we're gonna do something with the purples today, the Exposed and Controversy. You can still see the stamp on a lot of these colors. I don't hardly use this palette. I mean, the green for St. Patrick's Day is about as far as I go. So I'm gonna pick up the lilac color. And that's gonna be my all over lid. I will say, I do think Jeffree Star's eyeshadow formulas are pretty good. That's what just the lilac color looks like. And now let me switch brushes. And I'm gonna go in with the purple shade Controversy. I don't even know if I've ever used this. I like to put it in my outer corner. So you can see I'm a person with hooded eyes, so I generally go in to out versus up and down. But you gotta do what you gotta do for your eye shape. I always do my eyes first, usually because I'm messy. As you can see, this will all get cleaned up at the end. You know, I think for fun, I'm gonna take this gold shimmery color, my boyfriend's purse, and I'm gonna put it on my inner lid here. Gotta have some shimmer, right? I'll come back and touch this up at the end. Let's do eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that I use the least, but I do use this. And it's not a bad eyeliner, it's just not my favorite. So this is Maybelline Unstoppable, and it's in the color Espresso. I like the pure brown pencil eyeliners because it's creamier. So I generally go for that. So that's the eyeliner. Can't really tell. And for mascara, I do believe this is the best selling mascara. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. It has been around forever. Your mom probably used it. Your grandma probably used it. It's okay. It's not my go-to. Not my go-to at all, but we're gonna use it today. So this is my eyelashes without mascara. And let's do and this is with one coat. And honestly, I can't tell a huge difference like compared to like my Bad Gal Bang or other mascaras that I use. What is? I got some clumping on this side. Ah! Why are you clumping? I get it. I just had that spoolie. Oh, it's right here. I think I got it. That's one coat. Let's do a second. Personally, I would not pay money for this. There are much better mascaras on the market for a little bit more money. So I think I got this in an advent calendar. I wouldn't pay money for this. Yes, all right, next up, onto foundation. This is, I think I've used this once. I get a lot of samples in Ipsy and FabFitFun and things like that. This is Yenza Super Serum Silk Foundation, Vitamin C and E, Ferulic Bacicoil, 8 Super Blacks Essence. I don't know what any of that means. So let's put it on. Ooh, that was probably a little too much. That is the shade. It is a little bit more liquidy. It's okay, we'll see. I like the smell. Kind of smells like paint though, but it's not a bad smell. I like the smell of paint. All right, let's see how that. I do have some moisturizing primer on. I didn't have any. I didn't have any that I don't use all the time, except for like the matte one, and I didn't want to put the matte one on because it's winter and I'm dry. But I use the matte one all the time in like warmer weather. This color, I don't know, it might be a little too light for me. I am so hungry. I am filming this first thing in the morning because I'm, you know, getting ready for the day. Hopefully this works out because I'm going to meet my brother and then I have a jewelry live later. Not on the day you're watching this because this will go up in a week or two. So I gotta film this stuff on the weekends. I don't have time to do this through the week. It's covering well, I will say that. I'm just not certain. Oh, it's a full coverage. That's, yeah, I can definitely tell that it's full coverage. Because I usually have some pores here and I can see them just a little bit, not like a lot. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. It kind of gives me like a porcelain look, but it doesn't look like skin. So usually setting spray will fix that and make it look more skin-like. Back to concealer. See how that works out. Just a tiny little bit. Usually I have doe foot applicator for concealer. Okay, well. I don't think the concealer is light enough, personally. But, and I can't really conceal. I have like these like sunken in spot under my cheekbone that I think I can only fix with like injections or something, and I'm just not gonna inject things close to my eyeballs. And I don't have the money for that anyway. Oh, this is probably gonna crease because I used too much. I am gonna go wash my hands real fast because I'm covered in stuff, and then we will do the rest on my face. For contour, we're going to use my Tarteist Pro Glow. I don't know why I don't reach for this. It was actually a really good palette. It is really old, like really, really old. So we're gonna use it for contour and highlight. I have cream contour and we have powder highlight, but I think I'm gonna use the powder contour too. Just, you know, for funsies. So I'm gonna pick up the color Sculpt and apply it under my cheekbone. Ooh, it's got good payoff though. Might have to switch back. And Tarte stuff smells so good. It kind of gives me like just a small hint of chocolate. And just a little up here so I look alive. And on the jawbone. All right, we're gonna come back to that for highlight in a second. And I'm gonna do a blush, a cream blush. I usually don't mix powder and cream, but today we are. So this, excuse me, this is Ulta Beauty Stay Cheeky. And it's a liquid blush. Let me get my brush. So kind of a pinky rose color here. So you can see my little dots. I could build on that if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna stay there because I naturally flush through the day, so just a little bit. A little bit of blush will do me, right? And let's go. Concealer's doing something. Do some highlighter. Switch to my highlighting brush. Highlighting blur. I can't talk today. Let's see, what color do I want? Since I have, I think for fun, let's go with Strobe, the lightest color on here. Just on the places, the high points of your cheeks. And I just sometimes, a little bit on my nose. I don't contour my nose, I like my nose. Let's go back and touch up my eyes. So I'm the small brush, picking up that darker color, and I'm putting it on my outer corner of my lower lash line. Sometimes I'll get the waterline too, and then sometimes I poke myself in the eyeball. And then I'll pick up that lighter color and just kind of go underneath it a little bit. And then I'm gonna get my finger back in and I'm gonna touch up that shimmer on the inner part of my lid. And then I think I'm gonna take the brown eyeliner and try to go into that waterline. It's easier sometimes with a pure liner. So those are my eyes. I actually do like my eyes a lot. And then I'm gonna set it. I don't have setting powder that I don't reach for right now. I accidentally bought the wrong kind. I love the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. I like the loose version. I accidentally bought the pressed powder. So, and I don't know, it does have a place for a poof, but I don't use poofs, I use this. So this is not a bad product or a product I don't reach for, it's because I bought the wrong one. Highly recommend e.l.f. And did you know e.l.f. is the #1 brand purchased by Gen Z? And you know, you're zennial people like me. Exennial setting spray. This is NYX. I use this every day. Last and final thing. This is a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Cherry Wet. The reason I don't use this is a color I think I got it in a mystery box or something. I actually like the formula, but this color is kind of wild. Actually, this might be just about dried up because it's not liquid. Well, there you go. A full face of makeup using products that I don't necessarily reach for. I like my eyes today. And I really might have to re-give my Tarte Artist Palette another go. Well, thanks for watching, and make sure you do all the things, like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.